My name is Emily. I was 28 years old. I was married to Daniel for 5 years. He was 30 years old. He was my husband. Daniel was a kind man. He spoke softly. He was calm and patient. He never shouted at me. He never said bad things to me. He never ignored me. When I was sick, he took care of me. When I was tired, he brought me food. He made tea for me every morning. He cooked dinner when I came home late from work. He listened to me when I cried. He held me when I felt weak. He said, "You are strong, Emily. I am proud of you." Daniel was a good man, but sometimes I forgot that I had a good job. I worked in an office. I earned $5,000 every month. I worked very hard to get this job. I studied at night. I took extra classes. I pushed myself hard. But Daniel worked as a delivery driver. He earned only $2,200 a month. He worked long hours. He drove in the sun, in the rain, and in the cold. He came home late and tired. His feet hurt. His shirt was always dirty. He never complained. He just said, "It's okay, Emily. I like working." But slowly, I started to feel different. I started to feel disappointed. I looked at other couples. I saw women with diamond rings and expensive bags. I saw men who bought cars, houses, and gifts for their wives. Then I looked at Daniel. He wore the same shoes for 2 years. He never bought new clothes for himself. He never bought me expensive things. I began to compare him to other men. I began to feel angry. One day I asked him, "Daniel, why don't you do something better? Why don't you start a business?" He looked down. He said, "I don't know how. I never did business before." I became irritated. I said, "Other men do it. Why can't you?" Daniel stayed quiet. He always stayed quiet. He looked at me, but he didn't say anything. His eyes looked sad, but I didn't stop. I kept comparing him to others. I kept saying, "You are not like other husbands." Daniel sent $1,000 to his parents every month. They were old and sick. He paid for their medicine. He sent them money before he spent anything on himself. He gave me the rest of his salary, $1,200. But I always said it was not enough. I never said thank you. I never appreciated his efforts. One evening, he came home very late. I asked him, "Where were you?" He said, "I was looking for another job." I was surprised. I asked, "Did you find one?" He said, "Not yet, but I will keep trying." The next day, he left early in the morning. He came back after sunset. He looked more tired than usual. He didn't smile. He didn't talk much. After 1 week, he told me I found a second job. I will work at a restaurant at night. I will earn $2,000 more. I said, "Good." But I didn't ask how he felt. I didn't ask if he was okay. Daniel started working both jobs. He woke up before sunrise. He worked all day. He worked all night. He came home when I was already asleep. He had no time to talk, no time to laugh, no time to rest. One night, he came home and went straight to the bathroom. I heard something fall. I ran inside. He was sitting on the floor. His face was pale. His hands were shaking. I screamed, "Daniel, what happened?" He looked at me. He said, "I am just tired. I feel dizzy." I called a taxi and took him to the hospital. The doctor said Daniel was exhausted. He said his body cannot do this much work. He needs rest. He needs sleep. I sat beside his hospital bed. I looked at his face. His eyes were closed. He looked peaceful, but I felt broken. I held his hand. I started crying. I said, "I am sorry, Daniel. I didn't see how hard you tried. I didn't understand." Daniel opened his eyes slowly. He smiled. He said, "Don't cry, Emily. I just wanted to make you proud." His words broke my heart. That night, I realized something important. Daniel didn't need to be rich. He didn't need to wear expensive clothes. He didn't need to drive a big car. He didn't need to buy me diamonds. He already gave me something more valuable. He gave me love. He gave me peace. He gave me respect. He gave me support. He gave me himself. That was enough. That was more than enough. After that day, I stopped comparing him to others. I stopped complaining. I stopped chasing things that didn't matter. I looked at Daniel with new eyes. I saw a man who worked hard. I saw a man who sacrificed. I saw a man who loved deeply. Daniel was not just my husband. He was my hero. He was the calm that kept me safe. Moral of the story. True love is not about money or expensive things. True love is about respect, support, and sacrifice. Sometimes the people who love us most are the ones who stay quiet and work hard without asking for anything in return. We should appreciate them before it's too late.